Alright guys, we're going to take a look at how we get started with creating a project in Adobe Premiere. And so when it opens up and I'm in Premiere Pro 2023, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a new project. When you go to create a new project, you're going to be on this Import tab. You'll notice that we have the Home button, and then we have the Import tab, the Edit tab, and the Export tab. And we'll basically be working through those to create our project. Now with Adobe Premiere, it is going to do some auto-saving as you are working on your project. So it's important that we name the project properly at the beginning, because that is what it's going to be known as throughout working on it. And so we'll give this one a name of example. And then in this next section here, we have project location. This is going to be where my project is saved. If I come in here, I have a few different folders that maybe are recent ones I've used, but I also have the option to choose the location. And so I can go in and I can find where within all my folders I want to keep it. Now I want to have it on my H drive, so I'm going to come into the H drive, multimedia, video, and then I can just have it saved in there, and that's fine. The next thing is in this space below is actually where we can choose to bring media into our project. So getting started off, we can bring the media right into the project if we would like. So we can go in and navigate through our different folders on our computer and find the one that would have our video files that we're using. And then all you have to do is check the boxes for the files you want. These are just example stock footage that I have on here. And then over here, we can choose to have the media copied. We usually don't want to do that. A new bin, which is like a folder in Premiere, and we can create a new sequence with these clips automatically populated in it. If the clips you're selecting, you just want them to be populated in and just run how they are, that's really helpful. But if you don't want that, then just have that turned off, and then you can go ahead and choose Create. And now we're ready to actually start working in Adobe Premiere. I'm in the Learn space here, and so you can see Adobe actually has tutorials built into it here. You'll notice that in this space here we have our source. What this is if I double click on any of my files here, let me move that over for now. You can actually close this panel. You just click on the little hamburger there and you choose close panel and it goes away. And then you can see, though, I have my different clips that I brought in. If I double click on a clip, I'm going to see a preview of that clip before I bring it into my timeline. Okay, so I have my project bins here. I have my project files. All right. We also have a media browser to add files, but we can preview here. This is where we will be able to see our actual project and see the actual final video that we're making. And then down here we have our timeline with different tracks. There are by default 3 video tracks, although we can add more, and 3 audio tracks. And so these are for adding in different videos. If we need to layer things out or whatever it be, we can do that and add them in. Okay, but that's getting just barely started with Adobe Premiere and creating that new file.